Welcome back again to another video you were not expecting, and one of those videos you feel like, oh wow, this is actually going to be a clickbait. How possible is this? How, and everything like that. So fam, in today's video, you all know I don't do clickbait. I just tell you as it is. So make sure to listen attentively. Before you go to that comment section to come and say something, make sure to watch the full video. So fam, if you're actually new here, make sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that anytime I post a new video like this, you'll be like one of the first to get notified. So fam, I don't know what I'll be titling this video, but I'll be talking about 2 documents you don't actually need for your study application for UK, for Canada, for any of these countries. So I'm talking about 2 documents you don't actually need to study for UK, for Canada, for any of these countries. 2 documents you don't need. The first one on my list is international passport. There's always this myth that you need your international passport to actually study abroad. Like, yes, you need to study abroad, like for the application process to apply and everything. Then what do you need the passport for? Is it like as a means of what exactly? So guys, you don't actually need your international passport in the application stage of your admission process, and you don't need for anything. But somehow I actually used to advise people to get their international passports ready, like ready, because sometimes when those schools actually offer you admission, right, they actually used to give you and then when you are to pay your deposit, they actually used to give like a timeline, is it a timeline? Yeah, or deadline. Yeah, that's the word. They actually used to give like a deadline for you to actually pay your tuition fee. So I don't know about any other country, but in Nigeria, when you want to pay your tuition fee, if you are not using domiciliary account, even if you want to use domiciliary accounts, if you are not using domiciliary account or all these agents that actually assist in helping you to pay money outside the country, if you are going to the bank to make use of eForm A or Flywire, yeah, if you're making use of eForm A, like to pay at the official rate of the bank, you actually need your international passport as one of the documents to submit. Or even if you're not using eForm A, if you actually need that dollars, foreign currency, to move to your personal account to pay the school, of course you have to prove to them what you actually need that foreign currency. So one of the requirements is your international passport. So that is why it's always advisable to actually get your international passport ready. So once they offer you admission like this, you start doing your visa processing and payment of this thing, because it actually used to expire. It used to have time duration, and if you don't pay your tuition fee within that deadline, you actually lose the admission, or to actually roll you over to the next session, and I'm sure you don't want that. So that's one of the advantages of getting your passport ready. But then in real sense, you don't need your passport for your educational requirement. The only thing that they need is the course you want to apply and everything. You don't need your international passport for it. And then so the next one on my list, and last but not the least, is your transcript. Guys, you don't need your transcript to apply for study abroad in the UK or any country of your choice. You don't need your transcripts. But then this one is not applicable for people that need scholarship. If you actually got the scholarship, you got enrolled in a scholarship or anything like that, you do need your transcript, because of course they're giving you that scholarship based on merit, and then you have to prove to them. So if you know your own scholarship, this video is not for you. But then if you are going to study with your money, your sponsor money, your money by yourself and you alone, you don't actually need a transcript to apply. And I know people be like, how do you mean? How will you apply if you're going for BSc, if you're going for this, if you're going for that and everything? If you agree with me, like for example, if you're going for undergraduate, right, you actually submit your WAEC result, which is your A levels or your high school. Do you get your transcript from your secondary school? No, you don't. You just submit the certificate, and that's it. In it. So how come higher education will be different? Anyways, you don't need your transcript, and that's because this one will particularly be Nigerian targeted. Yes, I don't know about any other country. Nigerian targeted, and that's what they used to say. Sometimes some things happen for good and for bad. As we have currently in Nigeria, as I'm making this video, we all know that ASU is on strike. ASU is Association Students University Union. I think so. I shall know that there is students, there is university, there is union joined together. So Nigerian University is actually currently on strike. So there is no way students can actually get their transcript from school. So when you actually want to apply abroad, yeah, one of the prerequisites of applying abroad for bachelor's or for your master's is actually like, or even top up, is your transcript. So in that situation where your school is actually asking you for your transcript, and the thing is, for our headquarter, that is to call UK headquarter. For our headquarter, like UK is actually our headquarter. UK, most universities already know. Most universities in UK are already aware that Nigerian universities are actually on strike, so they actually waive that transcript request for you. But we still have some that don't have an idea. So if you find yourself sending an application, you are applying and everything, and then they're asking for transcript, and you actually know that there's no way you can get your transcript. Like I used to tell you, the only thing you have to do is you actually write all this professional English. I don't know how they used to type it, but you can look for somebody that can type professional in this due course. Our country is actually in a state of something and everything. And then even in this view, whether you're writing the letter or not, it is actually advisable you apply to so many universities as much as you can, especially UK. We all know that they don't pay application fee for UK university, so make sure to apply to many. There's no how, and most schools they are already aware, especially to just try and target all these schools that they have more of Nigerians, more of international students. Maybe like, I don't know, but there are some universities that they take more of international students, they have more of Nigerians there. So in that view, there are so many Nigerians that would have actually complained to them, or they would have helped you to break that border or that yoke even before you apply to them. But then if you are going to a university that maybe you are like one or two, they will not really understand what you're talking about. But then it does not mean, no, it does still not mean. Your own is if you can actually call them or send them an email, send them an email or call them and tell them the situation of the country, that your university is currently on strike, and that is the reason you're actually leaving your country to come study with them, that for now you cannot get your transcript from the school, that they can work with only your certificate and everything. They are you in your bowl, so they can actually work with it. It's not even that they will even work with it with your what's it called, your BSc certificate. So if you have a school that maybe you probably negotiated with them and they did not want to hear, try another school. There are a lot of schools in the UK that is very understanding, and that's why I told you UK is the second Nigeria. But then your best bet is try to look for a university that has a lot of foreigners, that is Nigerian oriented. That way, once they are used to Nigerian system, it no go be shock to them. It's not these new people that they used to get, maybe Nigerians once in a while, they be like, what are you talking about, and everything. So those are the two documents you don't need to actually apply for studying in the UK or abroad. Then so the first one, the international passport, is applicable to everybody, but then the transcript one is applicable to only Nigerians alone, because we are currently on strike, and that one is because of the strike. So once the strike is over, you have to apply with your transcript. So why I'm actually making this video is because there are so many people that actually want to travel out, and then they will feel like this transcript is actually like a limitation to them. They are not getting it and everything. That what can they do? Is there any other alternative? You know, those kind of this thing. So that's why I actually decided to make the video. So please, your international passport, like I said, you don't need international passport to apply, but then your best bet. So whether you've submitted your application for your international passport, and I'm not even talking about Lagos, so I'm talking about non-Lagos city, because now the force, the pressure of what people are putting on the immigration side, that they want to jack back in, my dear, the passport thing now is not easy. So before you even apply for your CAS or this thing, and then depending on the school you're actually applying to, you know, we have some schools that their CAS used to take like 1 month or 2 months. We have some that used to take shorter, depending on the issue type. So that's when you will know your passport, because you know, like they will issue you passports now, they will issue you CAS, and then your passport is not ready, and then you have to lose the admission or wait for next year. Because that's why I explained to you that you need your passport. If you're in, I don't know about any other country, but in Nigerian bank, you actually need your passport. If you want to do your payments for your tuition deposit, you need your international passport as a means of identification in the bank. I have like 2 videos where I talked about fastest bank to use for your international payment, and then 5 types of method to actually pay your tuition fee outside the country. I'm putting the link in the description box. It's in my UK playlist, is in any of the countries place. So any one of your choice, you just go there to actually what's it called, check it out. So that's the main thing that you need your passport. So just make sure that your passport is already in the oven before you even apply, so that, but then you don't need to apply for admission, but shall make sure that it's in the oven, so that when your cast is coming out and then your passport is ready, you can start doing your payment, doing other things, and of course applying for your visa. Because even your visa, when you're filling your visa form, you actually need to put your passport number and everything like that. So guys, that's what I said. Let me come on tell you guys this morning. So if you like this video, as usual, as always, make sure you click the subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye. Make sure you click the subscribe button.